Alright, folks, buckle up and get ready for the daily grind of crypto news. Start your engines and hit the ground running because we've got a lot to cover today. Welcome to the Daily Crypto Digest, where we break down the biggest stories in the world of cryptocurrency and blockchain. I'm your host, and I'm here to guide you through the twists and turns of this ever-changing landscape. First up, let's talk about the recent price drop of Bitcoin. Now you might be thinking, oh no, is this the end of the world? Is Bitcoin going to tank? But hold on just a minute, folks. According to analysis, this recent price drop bears an uncanny similarity to Bitcoin's Q2 performance from previous years. That's right, the old dip is back, and it's looking more like a bounce than a collapse. And we're not the only ones who think so. A positive sign in the Coinbase premium has flipped green, indicating increased buying interest. So what's behind this rebound? Well, it's a combination of several key factors. First, we've got a positive Coinbase premium, which tells us that investors are buying Bitcoin at a premium to the market price. That's a good sign. Second, we're seeing favorable trends in cryptocurrency exchange-traded funds, ETFs. And third, the price behavior is echoing earlier trends, which suggests that this might be a repeat of previous cycles. Now let's take a look at what's happening in the crypto market as a whole. Ethereum, or ETH, is looking like a good entry point following a market pullback. Standard Chartered suggests that ETH is attractive at its current price, and they've even set a year-end price target of $7,500. That's a 30% increase from current levels, which is pretty optimistic. But hey, when you're looking at a 30% gain, you've got to take a chance, right? But wait, there's more. Sugar Match, a new mobile game, has been released on iOS and Android, and it's a crypto twist on the classic Candy Crush formula. Players can earn cryptocurrency by progressing through levels and competing with other players. It's a play-to-earn model that rewards skills and competitive spirit. And the best part, it's all powered by the Tezos Etherlink network. Now I know what you're thinking. Why do crypto companies need traditional banking services? Well, it turns out that they do. In fact, access to traditional banking services is essential for crypto companies to operate effectively. They need to pay employees, store and manage funds, access liquidity when needed, and facilitate business operations. It's not just about cryptocurrency payment systems. It's about using banks or traditional payment service providers to manage their financial dealings. But with great power comes great risk, and the crypto market is no exception. In April, the crypto market saw significant losses, totaling $161 million due to various forms of cyber attacks. Now, I'm not here to scare you, but I am here to tell you that awareness and security measures are crucial in protecting against crypto-related cyber attacks. Supply chain attacks, increased sophistication, phishing attacks, and smart contract exploits are just a few of the alarming trends that demand attention. And speaking of security, let's talk about North Korea's hacking activities. Apt43, a group of hackers linked to North Korea, has been using stolen cryptocurrency to mine new coins through cloud services. It's like a cloud washing machine, folks. They steal the cryptocurrency, clean it up, and then use it to fund their espionage operations. Not exactly the kind of thing you want to be reading about on a Tuesday morning. But hey, all's well that ends well, right? Oracle exploits are on the rise, and Chainlink lost $48 billion in TVL last year. But don't worry, folks, Cosmos is at the forefront of this evolution, driving innovation and adoption in the blockchain space. Tokenization is the new standard operating model for asset managers, banks, and firms handling treasuries, securities, commodities, and IP and stablecoins are circulating, with nearly $250 billion backing reserves with U.S. treasuries. And if that's not enough, let's talk about the top 250 Web3 companies to watch. A Silicon Valley Bank report highlights the growth of startups in the private company funding space, with $81.3 billion, 41% of total VC cash, going to startups in 2025. That's a lot of cash, folks. And Goliaths are scooping up 40% of the VC dollars, leaving a significant portion of funding for other Web3 companies. Well, that's all for today's Daily Crypto Digest. I hope you found this recap informative and engaging. If you did, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content. And if you have any feedback or questions, hit me up in the comments below. Stay safe in the decentralized finance ecosystem and blockchain world, and I'll catch you all in the next one. But before I go, let's take a look at some blockchain bytes. Did you hear about the blockchain that went to therapy because it was struggling to process its transactions? Okay, I know that one was a bit of a stretch, but I've got to keep trying, right? Alright, here's a new one. Why did the Ethereum node go to the doctor? Because it had a blockage. Okay, I'll stick to my day job, folks. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Stay cryptic and stay informed.